Hello Pisces, and welcome to Soul Sundays. My gorgeous Pisces, the loyal subscribers that have stuck with me, thank you. I know I've been on a 5-month hiatus. There's been a lot going on, and I am going to do a video specifically about that and kind of where I've been and what I've learnt. But for now, I wanted to do a quick update for the channel to get back on track. Mind, body, and soul read for your week ahead. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Pisces. Please show me what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. Spirit, can I please have 3 cards, one for mind, one for body, and one for soul? Thank you. Ooh, Pisces, you've got the lovers. It's a really cool week, okay? We have a new moon in the sign of Libra at the end of the week. And it's on the 28th or the 29th, depending on where you're located in the world. But it's all about finding balance and harmony when it comes to love. So it doesn't surprise me that you've drawn this card. The lovers also represents a choice in traditional tarot, and the choice could be of you choosing love and not negative thoughts, okay? Because this is about your mindset. For you, I feel like it's a turning point. You've just had a new moon, a full moon in your sign, which has been a completion of a really long cycle. We've also had Saturn retrograde for the last 5 months. It turned direct on the 18th. So when it comes to work, things are going to shift. You could have felt like you've not been making any progress. It's not that you've been going backwards, but you've not exactly been going forwards. Well, that's about to change. And ironically, your spiritual message is that of productivity. Beautiful. Okay, so let me get stuck into it for you. The lovers, which does represent the sign of Gemini, although it's not traditional tarot that I'm doing here. I'm doing a forecast of energy for the week ahead. But the lovers, as you can clearly see, speaks about union, a connection, love, yearning, trials overcome, okay? It really, for me, regardless of whether you're coupled, singled, whatever your romantic situation is, it speaks about loving yourself. I know that sounds wanky, but loving yourself in order to attract love back, right? A union with another gives you freedom to be who you truly are. Embrace all aspects of yourself and liberate your spirit of love. Maybe this is a week where you mentally go, you know what, it's time to put myself back out there. I am deserving of love. It doesn't matter what size you are. It doesn't matter how you look. Doesn't matter what job you have, you know, there's always going to be a right person for you. And maybe it's time to actually put yourself back out there, Pisces. The lovers affirm what you already feel and know in its splendid form. The reflection of another will inspire you to welcome, acknowledge, and love the total sum of yourself. A new romantic or sexual relationship is imminent or may have already arrived in your life. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. This card may also indicate the deepening of an existing relationship that makes it feel renewed. If you do not have a partner, this card sees you embracing and accepting more of yourself, right? That's what I was saying before about loving yourself, yeah? It's time, here you go, wait for this. It's time to love yourself more fully so you can love and be loved more completely in return. Beautiful! Self-love and all that jazz. Your card for your physical body, your physical reading this week is use your natural healing abilities. You know, what I love about your sign, Pisces, and almost all of my best friends in my life, and I'm not even joking, are Pisces, is that you are so good with animals, so naturally healing. Sometimes you don't even give yourself credit for it. This is a way of urging you to work with your own energy, right? You're going through this process of learning to love yourself again, but use that healing energy that you have, right? You have a strong desire for a renewal, for restoration. Some of you guys have been going through tremendous change this year, okay? And this is another nudge in the right direction. It's telling you to feed yourself by reading more books. So go to the bookstore, find books that are going to be good for you. Conduct or attend healing sessions. Find a healer that's going to be able to help you release some emotional energy. And also understanding that when you go into a bookstore, be aware of things that just jump out to you. It may not even be the one that you're trying to choose, but Spirit's trying to give you a nudge in the right direction, okay? So basically, self-visualization, do some energy work if you haven't done it for a while. Work with other self-care healing methods, so acupuncture, Reiki, EFT tapping, and consult with a spiritual healer. If you've been thinking about going and getting a reading or doing something like that, I am available again. I am taking private readings and more frequently too. Productivity. This is really cool. Look at the green, right? It's like passion and green. I love it. Productivity. Bear with me while I find it. I just want to read it to you because this card doesn't come up a lot and it's really quite beautiful. The energy and experiences you've been handed can be converted into a meaningful, life-affirming outcomes. With a little work and perspective, an obstacle will become a stepping stone. Do what you can, when you can, and make steady progress. Effort is required to transform an idea, experience, or knowing into something more solid. You are so creative, Pisces. I know you guys have a lot of ideas about what you're wanting to create and bring into the world, okay? But you need to actually do something to make it happen. Once it has a form, new growth will follow. So whatever that idea is that's been ticking around, that you've been toying with, right? You've been sitting there going, how can I do more? How can I create? How can I get passive income? Whatever it is when it comes to your physical self in the 3D world, it's now time to actually act on those ideas, okay? The light, the ideas that you have inside of you are going to actually come into fruition if you act on them, okay? If you be productive. Just choose one and go with it, right? Beautiful reading. You have a great week ahead. Self-love, is going to attract more of the love back. If you are single and looking, put yourself out there because this is the perfect week to attract someone new. Everyone deserves love, Pisces. Don't wait until you're thinner, got more muscle, got a different haircut. Just do it now, right? Don't let those things, they're just boundaries you put up around yourself to not draw love in. It's time to draw love in. Use your natural healing abilities. You know when you need to work on in your physical body. You know what works for you. It's time to make those change. And in doing so, you're going to be far more productive. All right, my loves, great week for you. I can't wait to see what happens next week. Take care.